everybody, it is Friday, which means it is time for some blizzard babbling. Babbling blizzard? I don't know what I called this. I just got back from a run, hence the very red face and very shiny face. Today I got a Snickers blizzard, so there's Snickers pieces in it, and I was either gonna get Snickers or Butterfinger, and then I walked in and I was like, ooh, Snickers sounds good, so I got a Snickers blizzard. So today I kind of just wanted to talk about accountability and like stuff around that. So in certain cases, I find it helpful to like be accountable to people for doing things, and in other cases, I don't, which is like, I guess that's normal. Like, if I have homework or if I have notes I need to do or stuff, I find it nice to like know that it has to get done and that someone is expecting it to get done. So my professors are expecting me to take notes, they're expecting me to get my homework done, they're expecting me to be prepared for all my tests and all that stuff. But then there's, on the other hand, where it's like with my writing, as soon as I have this new idea in my brain that I like want to make into a story, and as soon as I tell somebody about it and they say, oh, that's a great idea, I'm like, okay, that's like enough validation for me. And that's more of like reward now versus reward later. But with the accountability side of writing, I don't have anyone that I'm accounting myself to. Why did I pick such a hard word? I don't have anyone that I am accountable to for my writing. So I don't have an agent or a publisher being like, you have to have these chapters in by this certain time. I keep a lot of my writing to myself because it's not personal, but it's very outside of what I think people think of me as, if that makes sense. So with that, I don't really have anyone that I'm accountable to for my writing. So I kind of just write whenever I want to. And that's if I have time. And so I can go like 2, 3, 4, 5 months at a time without writing a single word. And then every November, at least, November, normally like July, I participate in NaNoWriMo, Camp NaNoWriMo. I also did Camp NaNoWriMo this last April, which was a lot easier because we were doing school from home. So I had kind of a bit more time on my hands. But so during like those 3 months, I'll write as much as I can. But then like the rest of the year, I'm not writing because I don't have anyone on my account like that's holding me to write. And I guess that's nice because then like I don't have to worry about not being able to write enough, because it's not something like you can always just sit down and do. Sometimes you are stuck and you have no idea what to write or how to write the words and make them good. Which I think is part of the reason I enjoy first drafts so much, is because I just spill the story and I just go for it and tell it and let the characters take over and let them do what they want. In like one of the first books I wrote, one of my characters ran away and left her family and her friends to like she like left her family and friends to like a scavenger hunt, or not a scavenger hunt, but like follow the clues. So they go to one place and they find a clue and then that takes them to another place, and I'm just like, this wouldn't actually happen in real life. Like, no one would do this. So I really want to do a second draft of that story, but I lost the flash drive that the story's on. So like, so many things are changing in that story. It's going to be completely different, but it would be so nice to still have that first version on hand, just look back to. But like, they're just first drafts are just so much fun, and I get a lot of those done during NaNoWriMo because you're supposed to start up a new project and just write 50,000 words in a month, and that's what I do. And I feel like I enjoy not being accountable to people for my writing. I enjoy writing what I want to write and doing that on my terms. And then, so with my running, again, right now I'm not accountable to anyone for running. During middle school and high school and before then, I was accountable to my coaches, and of course, I was on cross country team, so I had to run literally every single day except Sunday, and sometimes on Friday we didn't have to run. But we had practice every day of the week, we had a meet on Saturdays, and that was every single week, and our coaches were there were other team members there, and we all held each other accountable, which is amazing. And now when I find myself running, I'm kind of just like, okay, I'm running alone, and like I have people that I can talk to about running and all that fun stuff, but it's not the same as being on a team. And as much as I would love to like be a part of that and like do all that fun stuff again, and do like have our coaches like plan our runs and what we're gonna run, whether we're doing a speed run or a hill run or like just a conversational run. Like that's the structure that I like, and I liked that there were other people there that I was accountable to. So my coach is the other team members. But with running on a team, I often found myself comparing myself and my running to all my team members quite a lot, which is not fair to me because I don't know. I never like I sure I did it to get faster and all that fun stuff, but it was just something that I did. Like I'm not inherently a fast runner. There are some people that are, and that is not me. I do it so that I can stay in shape, get in shape, stay healthy and all that fun stuff, but I find in certain aspects it's nice to have people to be accountable to, and in others it's not. And sometimes but it is nice to talk to people about things, whether like they're holding you to a standard or not. So I don't know where I'm going with this topic. I just thought of it when I got home and I was like, that'd be good. I've been thinking about what I was going to talk about all day, and I literally had zero idea. I thought about like my morning routine, which is literally me getting up, getting dressed, going downstairs, putting my lunch in a bag, putting 2 waffles in the toaster, and leaving. That's my morning routine. Like, it's not that interesting. So if you have ideas of what I can talk about on Fridays, let me know. If you have other blizzards or other treats that you want me to try, let me know. If you have a favorite blizzard, let me know what it is and maybe I will eat it. Oh, speaking of being accountable, I can update you guys on Fridays, which is when I make videos, about what I ran throughout the week. So I'm running Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and hopefully I can do a longer run on Saturday, like in the morning, so that I don't have to do it at evening. So Monday, I ran 3.1-ish miles, and it was at a conversational pace, so about 13 minutes, 25 seconds per mile, about. I don't, like, it was somewhere in the 13s. Wednesday, I ran 2.5 miles on a very hilly route. Very hilly. So somehow, I think with all the downhills that I was doing, my minutes per mile was actually less than it was on Monday. So it was about like 13 minutes and like maybe 10 seconds per mile. And then today I ran 3.5 miles, with going down a very big hill and then going up that same very big hill, which is not a fun hill. And then my average pace today was about 12 minutes and 58 seconds. So I got under 13 minutes per mile, which is exciting. But yeah, so that is what I ran this week. And hopefully I will be able to run tomorrow and do a bit of a longer run, even if it like longer is only like 4.5 miles. It's a mile longer than I did today. And that way I have Sunday to rest, to be all ready for Monday, and to do another run then. So I'm gonna go make dinner, and I hope you guys are having a safe and a good week with everything that's going on. And I will see you guys all next week. Bye!